Hey, Miles, it sounded like it wasn't necessarily the plan for you to play tonight, but you came in and you came out and you looked ready when you got your opportunity. Just what can you tell us about how the night played out for you?
I mean, one thing that we preach in the quarterback room is just always be prepared for your name to be called and come in and make plays. I mean, three quarterbacks played tonight, not just me and Jalen. I mean, Thomas Vitti got some action and made some plays, and Jalen made some plays, and that's just what Coach Durham preaches: just everybody be ready, everybody be prepared, and everybody, be prepared to make plays when your name's called.
Do you think you did enough to get further consideration for these next couple of games?
I mean, that really doesn't really go through my mind. I mean, ever. I mean, for me, like I said, it's just preparing and being ready to play when my name's called. Um, your name can be called whenever, before the game or, in the middle of the game. You just got to be ready to go.
How do you explain what's made Luke Grimm so effective through his first few games?
Luke Grimm, he's a guy that can really run and stretch the defense by taking the top off, and also too he runs great routes. He's just been gritty. He's been nasty ever since he's got here, and um, he plays ahead of his time. He definitely plays like a mature receiver, and he's just a freshman, and the sky's the limit for him.
And then the same thing for Kwami's performance tonight.
Kwami does everything great. He blocks, um, catches punts, runs great routes. I mean, he's just the total package for us, and it shows on the field each week. Um, he's always making plays. He's always a guy that is making those key plays for us to be successful on some drives.
You guys had three true freshmen start on the offensive line today. What's your evaluation of how they met the moment?
They did a great job. We've been preaching, we've been building them up these past 2 weeks, just telling them to be ready for their opportunity. And they came out and they did a great job, man. They fought hard, and they did some great things. And I think they did some things that we can build on.
Hey, Miles, big picture, this team is missing. I think it's top three running backs, two of its top 4 or 5 wide receivers, half the offensive line. How much are you guys missing as an offense? And is that just kind of the weirdness of the kind of COVID-19 year that you're missing so many pieces?
Um, yeah, I mean, it's 2020. I mean, you got to be ready for anything. I think the biggest thing is just our ability to adapt and next man up mentality. That's one of the big things Coach Darren preaches, Coach Miles preaches, and all those guys that were filling in for guys that were injured or whatever the reason was. They came out, they played hard, and they did a great job and just fighting hard.
And then where's this team's morale right now after the start to the year? And is there still belief in this team, going into these last couple weeks?
I mean, we take it week by week. I think the morale is we just keep moving forward. I mean, it's been the same thing each week. It's been the same thing all season. We keep building each other up, lifting each other up, and keep moving forward. And that's got to be our mindset.
Hey, as a quarterback, can you kind of tell us what defenses are doing to maybe limit Andrew Parchment this year?
Um, I think Andrew Parchment, I mean, he's been out there, and I think he's deserved some more opportunities. But I mean, he's a deep threat, right? So defenses are gonna play off coverage. They're gonna keep one underneath, one over the top, right? They're not gonna allow him to make those big plays that he was making all year last year. They're gonna try to do some things on certain downs to prepare for his ability to go deep. Like I said, I mean, there's been some opportunities that we've missed to him, and I think he's had a good year. I think it's just the QB room. We have to find him and get on the same page with him.
Hey, Miles, whether you're starting or Jalen's starting or Thomas is starting over these next 2 games, what do you hope to achieve over those final 2 games?
The final 2 games, I mean, first and foremost, I mean, we want to win. That's the goal each week is go out and prepare to win. And I think that's really the only thing on our mind each week is what can we do? How can we prepare to win? And no matter who starts, the guy that's out there on that field is going to try to win. And, yeah.
Hey, what did you see from Garrett Jones after he had those kind of snap issues early on?
I saw composure, right? Another young guy who's stepping in um, for replacing someone, and he did a great job, man. He had a few mistakes, but all of us did on the field today, and he bounced back, got composed, and I think the composure that he showed as a freshman, stepping into that role as young as he is. I mean, like I said, all these young guys that played today, that played all season, sky's the limit for those guys, especially Garrett Jones.